All right, we are live. We are live. We are live. What's going on, folks? Ontarian Hawkins here, Passive Income Guru. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, if you can hear me okay, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. And let me know where you're tuning in from, okay? Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to talk a little bit today. Most importantly, we're going to talk about lead generation, but we also want to talk about a mindset and a psychology. And guess what? Got a packet in the mail. I got more packages back there, but I'm not going to open up all those packages. Another packet in the mail. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Marilyn. Good evening, millionaire. Love it. Love it. That's right. What's going on, millionaire? Absolutely. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do first, before we get into this, we're going to talk about lead generation. Okay. Because I said in my last video that the problem in your business is not the money flow, it's your lead flow. And I want to share with you today, here in a little bit, a tool that is going to help you generate more leads. And get this, the leads are going to come in every single day without you having to make videos, without you having to play solo ads, without you having to do anything. I'm going to show you that in just a second. So bear with me just for a second. Let me see who else is tuning in. Damien from Jamaica. What's going on, man? Steve from the Bay Area, California. Marilyn from Akron, Ohio. What's going on? So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Another package. Let me go ahead and open this up, folks. Now, before I do this, a lot of you've probably been noticing I've been posting these crazy odd videos of this guy talking. His name is Vic Hutchinson. You've probably been seeing it. I just posted one before I started this live video. Now, what I'm about to show you is a result of Vic's program, Vic Hutchinson. If you don't know who he is, that's okay. I'm not going to give his life story, but the guy's been around for a long time. Had the chance to speak to him this past Friday. We got on a conference call and got to know more about him and his story. I got confirmation from some other marketing friends that he's the real deal. He's been around for a long time. The guy is an underground marketer. You're not going to see his face when you look him up, okay? So don't think that's odd. He's a real guy. He has a real product behind what he's selling, and this is a testimony from his program, the MailBox Cash, and by way of residual Zilla, which is the product. Okay, we'll talk more about that. So let me open this up real quick and see what we got. P.S. and by the way, this is not 30-day success. So I'm not going to get flagged for opening up a package here online, okay? This is not 30-day success. I am still doing 30-day success, still going strong, and we're not going to stop. So total today, to date, I'm in 3 direct mail companies. And actually, this one is not really a direct mail because you can do this completely offline. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Steve, he's been solid for a long time. He's been solid for a long time. Great dude. Hey, I like Vic because he's a straight shooter. He don't beat around the bush. He's going to tell you like it is. I'm kind of the same way. I will tell you like it is, because it's good for you, especially if you're an entrepreneur. There are some things that you need to be told to help to get you into motion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you the truth, at all costs. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10,000 right there, folks. Now, Vic's program is going to generate you $1,000 per sale. There's a 3-step process that we follow. Okay, we're going to show you all of that when you join us. 3 steps. Okay, the first step is to view one of our videos, and then you ask for step number 2, and step number 2 is going to get you more in-depth information about how all this works. And also tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is a webinar with Vic Hutchinson himself, where he's going to get on and break down what we have here. We have a real product. The product is a traffic software. We're talking about traffic today. Money is not the issue. Your money flow is not the issue. It's the amount of traffic that you're not getting. It's the amount of traffic that you're not getting, because the more traffic that you get, the more eyeballs on your offer, guess what? Over time, you're going to have those conversions. You're going to have those conversions. Remember, conversions is, I drew this out for you guys last week. If you didn't watch the video, don't worry. But I want you to think of your conversions as filling up a glass, okay? Filling up a glass of water. Just a big, actually, imagine this is your glass of water right here. You fill this all the way up to the top. Conversions is taking a spoon, maybe a tablespoon, dipping some of the water out and throwing it out. That's conversions. That means you need to have a steady lead flow going into the glass on a consistent basis. And over time, as you do that, you're going to have conversions. Okay? Conversions and traffic and lead generations is simple. It's a simple concept, but you have to understand it first. You have to understand the psychology, and then you have to implement on a consistent basis. You just can't go out there and place an ad or run traffic or do anything one time and expect to get dramatic results. It doesn't work that way. You got to work your business every single day to fill up that cup, to fill up that glass. You see the psychology there? That's what it takes. So again, Vic's program, there's a few reasons why I got involved with it. First of all, I'm getting, every time I make a sale, I'm not going to do these proofs, these money proofs every single time. I'm going to show you guys that it works. This is proof that it works. $1,000 a pop every single time. Okay. First and foremost, the reason I joined is because it's international. It is international. I'm getting a lot of international folks coming to me and letting me know they want something that they can do as well. I said, okay, let me dig into my toolbox and see what I can find. And here comes along Vic's program, and it was perfect timing. So now I'm able to offer this particular program to my international folks. Second is the traffic software. The traffic software is called Residual Zilla. Residual Zilla. It is a traffic getting machine. It is a list building machine. And it's going to help you to get more eyeballs on your offer. Now, the more eyeballs you get on your offer, the more leads you're going to generate. Okay, and the more leads you generate consistently, that's where your conversions are going to come. Okay, so I like the acronym for traffic, leads, and conversion. Look, you just need a little bit of TLC. You just need a little bit of TLC on a consistent basis, and things will start to happen. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. If you want to learn more about Vic Hutchinson, you want to learn more about what we have here with the MailBox Cash Program, you need to come tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. What you can do, you can message me for the link, or you can comment below this video, and I will get the link to you for tonight's webinar. Now, let's move on to another traffic strategy or another traffic tool that is going to help you get more eyeballs on your offer. You guys ready for this? I'm going to reveal this to you right now. Before I do, actually, no, I'm going to reveal it to you right now. And then I'm going to go into some more mindset and psychology. So here we go. Let me share my screen here. Share my screen. How would you guys like to generate an extra 100 to 200 leads per day? Okay. 100 to 200 leads per day on complete automation. Now, when I say complete automation, hands-free, that's exactly what I mean. As you see right here, and P.S. and by the way, this is called My Lead Gen Secret. You've probably seen it around. I received information about this maybe 3 weeks ago. At the time, I didn't have time to look at it. But a couple of days ago, I said, let me go ahead and just jump into this and see what it's all about. And lo and behold, folks, I jumped right in. I sent out my first email blast campaign yesterday, and the numbers are astounding. As a matter of fact, I got my first sale through this system just today. Just today. Very, very exciting. So look at the lead flow. Now I'm getting 200 leads a day. I'm going to show you why that's happening. When you first join this program, it's going to help you get it's not going to help you. It's going to give you 100 leads per day on automation. When you introduce this system to one person, it's going to bump it up to 200 leads per day. Okay. Now, let me go over here to the stats, because this is going to blow you away. Check this out. Check this out. Now, as you can see here, I had a new email blast I just did not even 30 minutes ago, and I sent it out to 1,100 people, 1,100 leads. The first time I did my blast, it was 700. I sent it out to 700 people. Look at the open rate. This is crazy. Now, as a marketer, this should get you excited, because when I had Aweber, and right now I got GetResponse as a email autoresponder. When I do my own blast, I don't get these numbers at all. So to be able to get a 50% open rate, that means people are actually 50% of the 700 are actually opening up the email. And get this is crazy right here. The click-through rate is crazy. 42%, over 42% are clicking the link. So right here, you see I got 150 clicks and I only sent out 700 to 700 people. This number, as you can see here, is going to increase every single day, because I'm getting 200 leads every day while I sleep. I'm not doing any videos for this. I'm not doing any solo ads or any Bing ads or anything. I'm getting this automatically. That's powerful, folks. So 42% click-through rate, that is astounding. 150 people are clicking through and looking at my presentation, and lo and behold, remember, traffic is nothing but filling up your cup and you taking a teaspoon, dipping out that water and throwing it to the ground. Just a little bit, but you need a massive amount of exposure before the conversion happens. That's the psychology of all this. Is that making sense? Am I the only one? Is that making just real sense? If this is all making sense to you, go ahead and drop me a number 7 in the comments. Drop me a number 7 in the comments. And that lets me know that it makes sense to you, okay? You don't see any click-throughs here yet, because this is just fresh. So it's going to take a little bit for all this to go out. But all I'm doing here, folks, is I'm copying and pasting. I'm in a system that allows me to make $250 on the front end, and it also allows me to make high ticket on the back end, okay? You can promote anything you want to promote in here. Anything you want to promote in here. If you don't have a list, so I get a lot of people come to me and say, Ontarian, you're making sales because you have a list. Well, it took me a while to build up that list. It took me a while to build up that following, that YouTube channel, right? It takes time. But this right here is going to give you leads without a list. That's huge. So if you're a marketer, it's common sense for you to get involved with this thing. It's common sense, especially if you're not consistent every day, if you're not marketing every day like me. I mean, every day I'm doing something to get eyeballs on my offer, okay? Every single day. If you're not doing that, if you're not consistent, then, okay, you need this. You need this. It has email swipes in here if you want to do that, okay? You can become an affiliate, which pays, residually. It got some nice features in here, folks. Nice feature. Again, the most exciting part is you're going to get 100 to 200 leads, depending on if you bring anybody in. And if you're an entrepreneur, it'll be selfish for you to not to share this. Okay, you got to share this with people. You know, you want people to win. I want people to win. That's why I'm sharing this with you. If you bring one person in, just one, you're going to start to get 200 leads a day instead of 100. That's a big jump. Okay, so I want you to look at these stats again. Out of 700 people that I sent to the first time, 50% opened my email, 42% click through, which equates to 150 people. That is astounding. It's astounding. Okay, now I'm going to bring you to something. I'm going to show you something here. We're going to go in a little bit into some mindset and psychology. I like to do these. I like to sprinkle this in my videos because this is really what it takes. This is what's going to get you over the edge of being not successful as opposed to being successful. So follow me here. The first step in you being successful is you got to get motivated. That's what the M stands for. You got to get motivated. And your motivation comes from many things. You know, you have maybe been asked before, what is your why for doing what you do? What is your why for doing your business? That's your motivation. And many times, unfortunately, a lot of people's motivation comes from losing a job. Don't let losing a job be your motivation. You want to be doing something now while you have a job, because we all know, folks, that jobs are scarce these days. Your employer is after one thing. They're after one thing, and that's why you're working right now. They're looking to make a profit. Okay, and if they seem fit, if they see that their company is not making a profit and that you're a liability, guess what? They're going to let you go without even blinking. They're not going to ask you, oh, how many kids are you supporting? Because we want to make sure that you're compensated for. They're not going to ask you how much your car payment is. They're not going to ask you how much your mortgage is. They're going to say, hey, we got to let you go because, you know, our company profits are down and you're a liability. Okay, don't let that be your motivation. Don't let that be your motivation. Your motivation should be right now, while you have something going in your life, while you have a job right now, you should have a side hustle, folks. Your why should be bigger than your current circumstance. Okay, now once you get motivated, then you get inspired. Inspiration. Let me just tell you the difference between the two. Motivation comes from the outside. Something happens. Your why, you know, you're looking to the external. Inspiration, hence in, comes from the inside. So when you get motivated, you got to muster up the courage, muster up the strength to do something about it, and then you get inspired. You may go to YouTube, you may go online on Facebook and see somebody who's making it happen, and you get inspired to do something as well. You hear the person's story. Many of you have heard my story before, and you're like, if this guy can do it, I can do it. If this girl can do it, I can do it. Inspiration. The next, after inspiration, you got action. Okay, you're inspired, you got to do something about it. Action. Now, here's where the rubber hits the road, because in between the A, you got the V and the C, okay? This is action. C stands for consistency. V stands for vision. In between here, right here, between all these letters right here, this is where most people phase out, okay? Because they don't have a vision. They will start something. They will start something and display action. They'll display a little bit of consistency, but they don't have that vision. This is where you're going to see success, folks. Vision is something that you see Vision is like faith. It's something that you can't see, but your hands and your feet are working toward a goal. You can't see your goal. You can't even see the finish line, but in your mind, you can see it. I'm talking about physically. Physically, you can't see the finish line, but in your mind, you can. That's vision. Okay. Let me ask you a question. This is something that Vic will talk about to you guys on the webinar. This is something he will talk to you about on the webinar. This is my question to you. I'm gonna expound on this in another video. Do you have an exit strategy? Do you have an exit strategy? Now, in Vic's program, our goal is to make $100,000, folks, in 30 days. Now, you may look at that number like, ain't no way that can happen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Do you know what? Do you know if you tell yourself something that you're going to do something, that your subconscious mind actually starts to go into motion? Did you know that? If you say, I'm going to do this, and you really put your mind to it, your subconscious actually starts to go in motion, and it leaks over into your conscious, and you start to move. Okay, that's where action, you get inspired, you get motivated, you get inspired, and you go down here to action. When if you laugh at this, guess what? Your subconscious picks it up, and it's never going to happen for you. If you say something's a scam, guess what? You're going to stay working a job the rest of your life. Okay? If you say, I'm going to be a millionaire, your subconscious picks up on it, and your hands and feet starts to move in that direction. As far as the time frame of when it's going to happen, we don't know. But all you can do is take action every single day and come down here and develop these specific qualities, and just put your head down and run and don't look back. Get rid of all the negativity. You need an exit strategy. You're going to learn more about that on the webinar. Okay, so that's my time, folks. Let me see if we have any body that is tuning in. Anybody got any questions? Let's see here. See what we got here. All right, wonderful. 777. So the seven means you guys understood the my lead gen strategy. You understood that you need lead generation. It's not a money flow problem. It's a lead flow problem. Our goal is to get more eyeballs on your offer. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Tyra, what's going on? We need to get together, sister. We need to get together. I got you. All right, guys. So if you want more information about what I just talked about, you want more information about Vic Hutchinson's program, just you can comment below, for step 2, or if you want to come to the webinar, get with me. I got all the information for you. And if you want more information about the lead generation opportunity, where you're going to be, again, off the bat, you're going to be getting 100 leads per day in your back office, hands-free, on automation. Okay? You need that if you want to increase your business, hands down. And then what you do, because hopefully those of you who are here right now, you're motivated. A lot of you are inspired right now because you heard me talk about this. You're inspired. And because you're inspired, some of you, not all of you now, let's just be real, not everybody takes action. Some of you, probably 5% of you, are going to take action. 1% of you are going to develop these qualities right here: consistency and vision. 1%. That's across the board. Okay? 5% is going to be inspired. 5%. 1% of you are going to develop all 3 of these qualities and make it happen. No matter what happens, no matter if it takes you eons to make it. And folks, I don't know if you knew about my story, but it took me 5 years to have a breakthrough. I had ups and downs when I became an entrepreneur, ups and downs, lost a lot of money, been scammed, you name it. Been there, done that. A lot of you that come to me with your stories of not being able to make it, I've been there. I've walked in your shoes. And what's the difference? What is the difference between you and I? The difference between you and I is these factors right here: vision, action, and consistency. Because I'm always inspired. My inspiration now is helping more people to see what I see. And that's called vision. Okay? So that's my time, guys. I appreciate you. Love you all. Hopefully you got inspired today to do something about your situation. Don't let anyone or anybody, don't let any circumstance get in your way of your dreams. Never do that. And guess what? Never give up, because everybody has the opportunity. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Simple. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Talk to you guys soon.